Men will use a woman for more than just sex. I know we have been taught to believe that all a man wants is sex right now, this moment. But I want to open your eyes, Black Swans, to the reality that men will pursue other things that are actually of really great value, that actually come as part of the feminine package, that they may even forfeit the sex. I want you to guard your energy and guard your beauty and your value in every way, shape, or form, not just by practicing abstinence or celibacy or sexual selectiveness. I want you to guard your heart, for from it flows the issues of life. If you don't want me, all of me, the good, the bad, and the ugly, you shouldn't be able to pick and mix what of me you want to use. Hello, my name is Chengi. I am your dating and relationship teacher and principal here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy, where my coaches and I teach you how to present as a high value, high status, and high worth woman that high quality men find completely irresistible. Can I get an amen? Amen. Okay, let's go. So what are the things that men are secretly using women for when they are not choosing her? Number one, free therapy. You're sweet, you're kind, you're attentive. There's something healing about the feminine. The feminine heals the masculine. Sometimes a man just picking up the phone and speaking to a woman can be so healing to his soul when he's going through a lot. But it doesn't mean that he actually wants to be with this woman, choose this woman, be responsible for this woman, take care of this woman. He just wants somebody to talk to. And after a while, you will feel yourself depleted. He will come looking for relationship. They're all over the place. They're on dating apps, they're on the streets. They will approach you for romantic interest, but then you will find that they actually just want to talk about their past, their history, their stories, what they've been through, the ex that dumped them. They're just wanting to share their pain with you. When you see this, know that this man did not come to create, take responsibility, to be your partner, but he's not willing to go to therapy, but he would rather just meet women on the apps and use their feminine energy to get a little bit of therapy. So be very careful. Number Swans is the new portal for the Black Swan Relationship Academy. The House of Swans is where you will be able to completely access me and those of you who are serious, focused, and committed to your Black Swan journey. In the House of Swans, you will get access to many of the courses in the academy depending on your subscription level, but most importantly, you will get the exclusive courses I am creating only for the women in the House of Swans. So far, we've been talking about the power dynamics between men and women, sharing things that I will never share on public platforms, giving you insight so you understand how power flows between the masculine and the feminine. I'm also sharing about how to be completely and totally unforgettable in the bedroom, how to get a man to be completely and absolutely generous with you. And all you have to do to be a part of this elite society is to click the link in bio. And if you're watching this on Instagram, comment the word swans and a link will be sent to you. Love you lots. Number two is free entertainment. Some of us girls are just ready to do anything, anytime. We're spontaneous. We're ready to do this. And he does not want anything serious with you. He just wants to have a good time because you're spontaneous. You're Miss Spontaneous. Miss Spontaneous. I'm all for spontaneity, but let's establish an actual exclusive committed relationship where we can do spontaneous things. But whilst we're in the courtship phase, I need to check for other values, consistency, stability, ability to plan. All these things are more important than constantly being in the spontaneous whirlwind. We can create that as a couple, but I don't need you to lead with that. Now, if you want to be Miss Spontaneous, the girl who's ready for anything, the girl who entertains him, the girl who always has something fun and playful and disgusting to say. Some of us think that is entertaining to talk about our sex lives with other men or whatever. And you think, oh, he's so open-minded. It's so open-minded. I could talk about anything. No, darling, you're the entertainment. Because the reality of it is, if he's coming back for more after you've shared too much, it's because he was bored and he knows you are going to be a good time. Number three, you are an ego stroke. Sometimes a man is chasing Jane. Jane is the hot thing. He can't sleep at night because he can't stop thinking about Jane. And Jane is not really giving him the vibes that he wants. And so there's always desperate Dolly, okay? Desperate Dolly here who just needs to have him. She's obsessed with him. And so he will spend time and talk to Desperate Dolly. Desperate Dolly will make him feel like he's king of the earth. Okay. And when he feels like he's king of the earth, guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna go right along and use that energy to strengthen his pursuit of beautiful Jenny. So we've got to be really careful that sometimes a man, if he's coming and he's not making plans and he's not moving things and he's not progressing the relationship, there's something he wants. And usually if you're that girl that always tells him, you're so wonderful, you're so amazing, oh my God, you're so kind, you're so wonderful, when am I gonna see you again? When am I gonna see you? When am I gonna spend time with you? He's like, there's somebody in the world who wants to spend time with me. Okay, ego stroke, ego stroke. If you're that girl, then he's using you for an ego stroke. Number 4, status building. There's some men, they do not want you, but they want the look they get from other men when you walk in the room on their arm. They like the idea that they can be around a beautiful, classy, elegant woman that they don't really want to commit to because they don't feel worthy, they feel too worthy, they're such a prize or whatever the story is. But they like the idea of having a roster of 5 beautiful women that whenever they need to do something social, you come along. And we know that high status women will always elevate a man's status. In fact, men judge other men by the type of woman he walks into the room with. When he walks in with a baddie like yourself, he's gonna feel good. Other men are gonna give him kudos, but you'll find that he is not trying to claim you before them. And then they walk around thinking, what? He walks around with a girl like this, and he's not even like willing to claim her. That means he's got options, right? We need to be careful who we lend status to. I am not going to be lending any status to anybody that is not in a committed relationship with me, or at least who is dating me with a strong intention and showing up as a gentleman. Happy to escort him and play the wonderful escort to a man who's behaving like a gentleman, who's being respectful. Other than that, I'm not going to be seen on the streets with you. Why would I do that? Why would I lend status to you when you're actually not worthy? Why would I make you look good in front of other women? And some of these women are being used to make the ex jealous. I have a client whose partner keeps bringing this girl around her. I don't know if she's beautiful or not, but I told her, look, he's just trying to make you jealous. This whole party. And imagine this poor girl is being used to make an ex jealous. Yes, this is what men who do not want a relationship with you and are trying to use you for something. Not all men do this, but a large majority of men do that. And last but not least is future proofing. At least that's what I call it. A man can use a woman to secure his future. He can use her intelligence, her connections, her network, her society, her community, her mind to elevate himself and secure his future. He doesn't actually care about you. He doesn't care about what you want, what you need, what is required in your life. He just cares about securing his future. And a lot of women get caught up in this, and we overinvest and we open our doors and we introduce this man we barely know to our connections, our network. We open doors for this man, and we genuinely believe that by so doing, he's going to see the value in us. When in reality, we've been dating him for 3 to 6 months and he has not put a name. We're still confused about what's going on, but he is happy to receive networking calls and to go to certain business dinners with you. I know that some of you don't realize and some of you don't have perhaps that kind of power, that influence, or that kind of network. But be very, very careful when you do, because you are being used to future-proof a man who has every intention of jumping ship the moment he gets what he wants. And for some of us, that is not what he's future-proofing. For some of us, it's getting you in as a roommate so that he can save half his income for his future, because if he lives on his own, he can't save half of his income for his future. He can't, if he lives with you, he doesn't have to spend money going out and taking girls on dates, because he can just have his sexual stability in his bed, paying half the bills. And so now he's got all this money he's saving on a woman who's taking care of herself in I don't know what you girls are doing out here in these streets, but be careful for men who will use you for future proofing. Girls, I need you to be safe out here. I need you to be smart out here. I need you to help me help men do better. Okay, because we are responsible for how men behave in the dating market by the standards and the boundaries that we collectively set. Oh, I love having smarter women out here in the world. So exciting to know that you are totally smart and doing what is right for you and womankind. I'll see you in my next video. In the meantime, do take care of you. Bye-bye. You've been listening to this broadcast. You feel that you identify with anything that I have said. I want you to know that we're not leaving you on your own. Actually, I have created a complimentary initial call with my coaches. You will be able from today onwards to call one of the coaches and have a conversation about the particular issue that is bothering you. This call is completely free, no obligation. It is our ministry and our service to you to make sure that we get to touch base with you, understand what's going on with you, and actually give you a moment to speak with a professional, maybe even for the first time in your life. But I don't know how long I'll be able to offer this to you, my darling swan. But whilst it is here and you're watching this video, please find the link below, or if you're on Instagram, comment help. Take care of you.